All right, we are live, and I am super stoked to be here with you tonight. Now, if you want to make more in your business, you've got to know this one thing. Maybe it's more than one thing, but we're going to boil it down to really just understanding this one thing so that way you can move forward in your business. Sound fair? Cool. Now, for meeting for the first time, my name is Paul North with TribeNetworkers.com, and I help entrepreneurs and network marketers just like you attract your tribe for more leads, more sales, and ultimately to create that lifestyle that you love, right? So whatever that looks like for you, it's going to be different for all of us. Now, here's the thing is, how would it feel to know exactly what your prospect was thinking? How would it feel for you? Drop it in the comments below. And in fact, if you are hopping on here with me live, let me know who you are and where you're coming in from, and I'd love to give you a shout out. And if you're watching this on the replay, just go ahead and comment #replay. Now, this live, we're going into how do you read your prospect's mind for more connections and really ultimately less resistance. But I want you to think about something, okay? I want you to just breathe for a moment and think about something, because when I first got started in network marketing back in 2017, at the end of 2017, I was a completely different person as far as how I approached people, okay? And so think about this on your own journey. Imagine in your mind, close your eyes, imagine in your mind how you started off your network marketing journey, okay? Because it's different for all of us. And whether you're a network marketer watching this or you're an online entrepreneur, I promise you there is something in this live here for you. Now, think about, again, when you first started your journey and what did that look like for you? Was it painful? Did you hit success right out of the gate? Because here's the thing, for most of us, including yours truly, did not hit it out of the gate, okay? And most of us don't. It's just the way it is. And is that okay if you don't hit it out of the gate right away, right? It's okay. And is it okay to fail forward, right? And do you really fail as long as you keep going? Okay. So there's some questions for you to think about, because I want to take you a little bit deeper here tonight to really understand what it is that you can do to really take yourself to that next level in becoming a professional network marketer, okay? So I'm kind of leading into a couple weeks ahead of time because I've got some more awesome stuff coming up. But tonight we're going to talk about how to connect with your prospects, okay? And for this live, I'd love for you to go to, I'm going to put it up here, is for this live, everything that we're going to talk about, everything is going to be in the show notes here on tribenetworkers.com/17, where you can get access to everything that we're talking about here, plus the freebie that I'm going to mention here in the next few minutes. But think about your journey. And for me, when I first got started in network marketing, I was spamming friends, I was spamming family, and I didn't feel good about it. And I remember jumping on my phone and literally jumping on my phone, right? And just texting and looking down and texting my friends, texting my family about this cool opportunity. So when you think about that, okay, because I'm sure most of the people that are going to watch this either now or on the replay can relate to this. I remember me and my partner got some of our family on some Zoom calls, right? Like Skype calls, and just got on the video like chat with them. And we're like, here's our new opportunity. This is a big thing. You're going to want to get involved. It's pretty awesome. All right. But it was spammy. And how do you think that those conversations made like our family feel? Pretty crazy, right? Hey, Will, good to see you, buddy. Thank you for jumping on, sir. Appreciate you for being on here. So my thoughts is that I'm pretty darn sure that those conversations that I had with our family and even friends made them feel probably about this small and probably like we were pitching them, right? People don't want to be sold, honestly. And so the reason why network marketing gets such a bad rap is because we're pushing, pushing, pushing. And if I were to ask you, why did you join your network marketing company? Why did you? It doesn't matter if you are with Modere, if you are with, Juice Plus, whatever company it is. It doesn't matter. If you're in skincare, healthcare, if you're in real estate and you're not even in network marketing, but you're networking, this applies to you. All right. So here's the deal is we cannot be spammy. We've got to find a different way to speak. Now, what do people want? What is it that people want? If people aren't wanting your products pushed on them, right? If people don't want to know about your products, what do they really want? And I'm going to go back to the question of why did you join your network marketing company? Think about it for you. Why did you join it? Now, I know that if you're watching this, you're probably going to be thinking, I joined it because of the great opportunity. I joined it because of the great product and the science behind the product and all that really awesome stuff. But I want you to pause here, like time out, big time, okay? Why did you join your company? Drop it in the comments below. Why did you join? Okay? Why? Why did you really join? Because this is going to go and play into what I'm going to talk about here in a second, okay? You joined not because of the company, not because of the products, okay? Not initially anyways, because I'm going to challenge you on this. Not because of the products, not because of the opportunity, not because of the science behind the products, okay? Because either a friend introduced you, it's going back before even the product, or you were in a state of pain where you were needing to change something in your life, okay? And Will says here to partner with some amazing people. I love that, Will. So here's the thing, is a lot of people get into network marketing first and foremost for an emotional reason, all right? They get involved for an emotional reason before considering anything logical, like the product's great, the science behind the product's great, the team's amazing, okay? People are usually in a state of frustration, of pain, of trying to figure something out, of desperation. Like, I need something to happen yesterday. I hate my boss. I hate my 9 to 5. I'm not happy with lack of time freedom. I'm not happy with not being able to spend time with my kids, my husband, whatever it is, right? So the reason I'm challenging you here is because people think, and myself included, we are emotional beings. We are emotional beings. We want to feel like we're getting a solution, right? So we are logical, absolutely. But it has to, the itch that has to be scratched first, like just that saying, right? The itch that has to be scratched first is that emotional itch. Then we go to the logic. Emotion first, then we justify with logic, all right? So yeah, I joined my network marketing company because I was in a state of frustration back in 2017. Like, I wanted things to change. I wanted, my situation to change and not be in corporate. I didn't want to be in a 9 to 5. Money was not an issue. The golden handcuffs were the issue, okay, for me personally. So if you can relate, like, give me a hallelujah down below, because I know a lot of people can relate, and maybe you can relate, okay? But the other thing that people want, instead of a product, instead of something pushed at them, there's something that they desire, okay? So it's not necessarily the product, but it's what the product or the opportunity can do for them, okay? So what is it that your company can do for you? What, actually, if I ask you this, first of all, what kind of network marketing company, what kind of opportunity are you in? Are you in healthcare? Are you in skincare? Are you in, maybe it's like the cryptocurrency space? Maybe it's financial literacy, financial education, right? There's a lot of people out there, even in travel. So considering what you can offer, people's pains and desires are the things that really get them to respond most. And those things are emotional things. So, let's say, for example, that you are in the travel industry. My gosh, we've been stuck, a lot of us, at home for, over a year, not traveling whatsoever, maybe some little mini trips here and there. Okay. Now, no matter what you believe, okay, and I don't want to politicize anything here. That's not what this is about. I'm actually a very neutral person when it comes to a lot of things. But, I have not been, on the fence about traveling at all. And well, you're in health and wellness. Yep, I know that. So here's the thing. I am all about travel. I'm all about getting out there on the road. COVID couldn't stop me anymore. We could wear our masks on the, like the not the reservations, but the hotel sites, and everything. And we could be there and hang out. But the only thing is that we have to wear masks. So we're holding off, right? The buffets aren't what they're supposed to be. We called, we checked. The buffets aren't sitting out or anything like that. So here's the thing, and I've got a few more here. Liz, you are in travel, financial education, personal development, professional development. Awesome. And then Shelly, hello, lady. How are you? So here's the thing. It doesn't matter what industry you're in, because what we're going to talk about here in just a moment is going to speak to every single niche that's out there. People want to know that you are there for them to solve a pain or a problem, or to move them towards a desire or a dream. And with travel, if you can move them towards that, not just by saying, here's a package, but by creating that desire, by addressing that pain, and if you are putting content out there on social, imagine how powerful it would be for you to be able to speak to that. Now, so Liz, you're in travel, for example, okay? So being able to speak to this in a post on social media, like something that would catch my attention, okay? So if you're in the travel industry, a lot of people get like those little travel vouchers or those little gifts, that they gift to people on their birthdays. Happy birthday. Here's a free present, for travel. But here's the thing. Did anyone ask for that? Not necessarily. So I'm going to challenge here for just a moment how to get more signups, okay? So if you can work towards people's pains and frustrations, like myself, I've been frustrated with having to stay home, and with this whole COVID-19 thing, a lot of us, including myself, are dying to get out there and travel in the next few months. Seriously. And you better believe I'm going to be spending a lot of money on travel, okay? Now, here's the thing. Here's how you speak to the frustrated person with travel. You start off with a story of 2020. Man, and this is the story itself. Man, 2020 was such a bust, wasn't it? Ever feel like you were just stuck at home with nothing to do and dying to get out there, dying to get out to the tropical beaches, dying to get out to the Caribbean, dying to go to Italy, but you just felt that it wasn't the right time? I know how you feel, okay? So many months have gone by where, I've looked around and wanted to go. And, instead of going to tropical beaches, it was just the grocery store. This is what people are doing. Grocery store, Netflix, right? Netflix, walking my dog, watching the kids, in which it's great to do those things, right? We're speaking to some frustrations there. Like that's all that a lot of us were doing, okay? So imagine a shift if you can take people through some kind of social media post or a video and say, now, imagine taking yourself away from all of that here in 2021. What would that feel like to you? Because now, people are dying to get out and go travel. And then you fill in the blank to their desires and dreams. And you can say something to your own impression of, I would love to get out there. I'm so excited to get out to the beaches and the palm trees and, Mai Tais and everything like that in your posts. And I'm getting ready to do it. And here's the clincher. I'm going to save a ton of money. If you'd like to know more, drop palm trees in the comments below and I will hook you up. Just by sharing and being a human. You didn't put, we've got these special travel packages, we've got this special this. You're speaking to the pains and desires and frustrations of people, right? So here's the thing. Speak to people like humans. Okay, so we've got some comments out here. All right, so I'm going to pull some of these up here. Angeline, hey, good friend. Good to see you, friend, as well. And Liz, you said, yes, we get a lot of, we can't travel because of COVID, however, because we help people save towards a vacation and are partnered with Priceline.com. So thank you for sharing. Absolutely. Absolutely. So here's the thing, it's about sharing and adding value. Now, what I'm going to lead you towards is, we're not going to talk about everything here in this live today. You want to lead people and talk about their pains and frustrations and then lead them towards their dreams and desires. But here is also the other thing, okay? Speak to people just in everyday talk. Don't speak in your lingo of if you're in Bitcoin and blockchain technology and cryptocurrency wallets. People don't get that in the general world. Like, I get it. You can speak to me about blockchain technology and I absolutely love it, right? I get it. We cashed out big on Bitcoin. Woohoo. I'm so excited, okay? But here's the thing, not everybody understands that. So if you speak to people in the way that they understand, no matter what industry you're in, they will get it, okay? Start literally like you're talking to your best friend and just breaking it down. Start like you're talking to your grandparents, your grandma, or an uncle that just doesn't get it, okay? Break it down. Keep the language really simple. So if you were in healthcare, speak the words that someone in healthcare, like in health and wellness, would use. Losing weight, belly jiggle, belly bloat, muffin top, simple stuff, everyday terms that we use. That's what stands out to people. Don't talk about your RB6 technology and the weight loss program that you have that's going to burn fat and accelerated weight loss, overnight in the next 3 days because it has this really crazy fat burner technology in it. People don't get that. Just talk to someone like a human. The language that you talk to people in is going to go a long way. Muffin top, people get muffin top, skinny jeans, mom belly, all those things mean something to people, right? So yeah, and Angeline, you're right. Not everyone understands how crypto works, right? So it just depends who you're talking to. Now, what I do want to bring you here to is if you are struggling, what I did this week is I put together a freebie for you, okay? And you can go ahead and grab this at tribenetworkers.com/17. I'm actually going to pop it up here as well so you can see this as well. So this is the freebie right here that you can actually get access to. So inside here, I'm going to walk you through this real quick. So this is I'm trying to get the camera angle down here, but this is the freebie right here, right? And so in this, it's free for you, free resource. You can actually go inside. And what's really cool is it walks you through some of the setup here, how to understand about speaking to your perfect prospect. So if you're in healthcare, if you're in the travel industry, anything like that, it'll walk you right through. And what I love is in the beginning here, it gives you an example, what's called an empathy map. So if you've seen this before, awesome. If you haven't, you've got to get your hands on this because it's going to really walk you through how to speak to your perfect prospect. So you don't feel salesy. You're actually just walking them through a process of discovery. Because how many people like to discover stuff, right? Imagine, take yourself back to when you were 4 or 5 and you were outside. I'm getting chills now just thinking about it. But when you were 4 or 5 and you were outside and you were with your best friends in the whole world, right? And you were on your bikes and you were exploring the neighborhood and you were discovering things, all right? That's where I want to take you, is that network marketing should be fun. It shouldn't be so painful, right? And so if you're jiving with me here, if you're following me here, that this might be a potentially different path and more exciting path for you, drop in the comments below, like, I'm loving this, or that would be awesome, right? Because if you could speak to your prospects in a way that actually gets them to reach out to you, how valuable would that be? So the next page on here is actually this right here, which is a blank empathy map here for you. I'll put it up here, and it has think and feel, hear, see, say, and do, and then pain down below here in the gain, okay? So the purpose of that, and yeah, Liz, I'm the same way. I love discovering, I love adventures. That's why I love to travel, right? So here's the thing is that I want you to get the most out of this live. And whether you decide to, go through this like in full throttle or not, just know that it can help you. You don't have any commitment to me whatsoever. What I want to make sure to do is each and every week, I'm bringing you value from this day going forward. I bring you a new video in my tribenetworkers.com website, along with a free resource every single week, literally every single week. I've got one lined up for the next several weeks, and we're pushing our training and development out so you get the support that you need in your business. No joke, okay? I get it. I hear you loud and clear. You need the resources. You need some free resources to help you out. That's what I'm here for, okay? So here's the thing. When you go through this, I'm going to walk you through some examples just really quick, okay? So let's go back to the travel industry again, okay? So think and feel. You would write down what you would do if you're in travel, you'd write down what people are thinking, and apply this to if you're in the cryptocurrency space, if you are in health and wellness, if you're in skincare, you can apply the same strategy to those industries as well. So if you're filling this out for travel, think and feel, people are thinking that, man, right now is just not the right time to travel. Write that down on the empathy map up here, okay? They're feeling frustrated, okay? But you're gonna pick one person, whether you pick a male or a female, so I've got some images down here, you name that person, which is your perfect prospect or your avatar, right? Speak to one person. You're speaking to one person, because when you're speaking to everybody, you're speaking to nobody, all right? So you're speaking to one person, and then you're writing down what you think they must be saying in their heads. And this can be you, okay? And then they're also feeling here, maybe like, man, COVID's never going to go away. Write that down. COVID's never going to go away. I'm going to share with you what to do with this in a second. Again, you can print this off. Go to tribenetworkers.com/17. Okay, this will be there for you in the download. Just click the orange button in the blog. Okay. Now, so you write that down. Okay. Now you write down the C stuff here. Oh, I see a lot of people are holding off on traveling. You write that down. I see a lot of people are staying at home because they don't know what to do. You write that down, all right? And then I'm gonna go over one more here. Okay, so you hear, okay? So you write down, I heard that, they've got a lot of vaccinations coming out, for COVID, but then there's gonna be a delay of some vaccines, which I literally just heard tonight in the news, okay? I heard that and I was frustrated by that because I don't want my travel plans to get pushed back anymore. You write that down, okay? You write that down under heard. Are you getting this so far, okay? This is gonna be super helpful when you write your posts on social media, okay? So here's the thing, and thank you, Will, I appreciate that. So when you go through and you're creating your empathy map right here, all right? You're speaking to, number one, you're speaking to the pains and frustrations of your perfect prospect. You're speaking to their dreams and desires by what you're going to do next year. So you take this, okay, and then you use this in your social media posts. You use this in your content. Your content is nothing more than the glue that holds together your branding and your marketing message, okay? That's it. That's all your content is. Don't overcomplicate it, okay? It's the glue that holds together your branding and your marketing. That's what your content is. So if you're not showing up, you've got to do it. So this is going to help you with your content creation, all right? So when you put this together now, you can create a really powerful post for people so that they relate to you. And then you're selling without selling because you're tapping into the pains and frustrations and the dreams and desires of your perfect prospect. So back to the travel example real quick, and we're going to be wrapping this up here really soon, okay? I don't want to keep you too long, but it is Tribe Talk Tuesday, Tribe Talk to Freedom. All right, so when you go through this, you're going to say, you know what? I know I've been so frustrated with staying home all year and doing nothing but grocery shopping, watching the kids, and walking the dog and catching a few episodes of Netflix. Man, am I just so done with the day-to-day. Okay. Transition statement. Okay. So you go through a transition statement and you give the impact of that. Okay. So I'm giving you some ingredients here of how to put together a really strong post. And what it's done is it's caused some frustrations in my relationship. Me and my husband have been fighting more. Me and my wife have been arguing more. And I know we're just all wanting to get out. Well, this week we just booked a trip to Antigua, however you want to say it, or Bora Bora. And we are so excited because now, and ... and then you list the dreams and desires. Okay. So does this make sense? Thank you, Angelina. I appreciate it. Does this make sense? Because if this is making sense, drop some love in the comments below. I would love to know that you're getting amazing value out of this. Because this is absolutely a free strategy that most people aren't using on social. Trust me, I'm watching you, a lot of you on social. You're putting some great stuff out there. I'm watching some others, and every single day it's my sale, my sale, my sale. I've got to throw this out there, but and I know, we weren't spit out of our mamas. We didn't come out of our moms, okay? I'm going to keep it very clean here. We didn't come out of our moms to be sales robots, to be sales reps, okay? You are in this world, my friend, to be someone of value, to help change lives, to help build dreams, okay? And I will tell you this, I have an amazing, and I love her. Her name's Missy, a travel agent, and she is amazing. Every time we go on a trip and we get back from our trip, just got back from one from Jamaica not too long ago, pre-COVID, there was a gift card waiting for us to go to our favorite place to go shopping. How awesome is that? Hope you had a great time in the little card. Pretty awesome, right? It had nothing to do with selling us on another trip. This woman, this gal, she is on point. You would love her, okay? I'm not selling her to you or anything. I'm just talking to you as a friend. You would love her, okay? So did you get value out of this week? Because this is how my lives are going from now on. It is tremendous value, tremendous impact for you. Every week, I'm bringing you a high value solution to a high value problem. I'd rather go live once a week, maybe once or twice a week, and really dig in and solve a pain and a problem with you versus going live every single day and it's something small, right? And you don't get anything out of it. You don't know how to put it into action, okay? This, okay, like the screen here shows, I'm trying to get my directions down here with the freebie graphic. But seriously, I want to help you solve problems every single week in your business, all right? You can do this. You can literally map this out, all right? And then even in the back, what I've included for you are some additional resources that you can actually latch onto, okay? So this one talks about influence, the power of psychology, the psychology of persuasion, okay? It's one of my favorite books out there. And it is, oh my gosh, you've got to get this book, okay? At some point. It doesn't have to be today. It could be 2 years from now if you wanted to. I would get it sooner, but every week I'm going to bring you a high value resource that you can use in your business. Absolutely no joke. The stuff I'm bringing you, bomb.com, it's going to help you explode your business, all right? So if you got value, let me know. And yes, Angeline, thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. And yes, you said, I agree, lives twice a week is enough. Because here's the thing. It is, how are you showing up? How are you going live? How are you impacting people? What is the impact? What is the call to action? Where are you driving people to? Do they know where you're driving them to? People love to buy stuff, guys. People love to buy stuff. People aren't immune to your travel package. People aren't immune to your skincare. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I'm a guy that loves to take care of my skin, okay? I did my scrub today. I did my eye serum. I did my whole face lotion and everything like that, okay? People are not immune to buying stuff, okay? And I run out, I'm buying some more, all right? Talk to people's pains and desires. Talk to their pains and frustrations, their dreams and desires, what they want. It will go a long way to solving the dilemma that you have of getting more customers, of getting more distributors in your business. Fill this out. Fill this out and use it in your content creation. It is masterful. It will help you solve the very problem that you're facing right now, which is finding more people to talk to, but finding people that are interested in what it is that you have to offer. You have to grow your network. That's all there is to it. If you've talked to every friend and family member, you have to ditch that list because it's not targeted, okay? And some of you on here know this. I know that some of you on here know this, but you have to ditch that list of 100 friends and family. They're your warm market. They're tired of seeing every post on social that you do, okay? Not to be mean, but people need to see variety. They want to know that you're not just a spam bot, right? And I know you're not. I'm not, okay? I had to switch gears. That's why I'm bringing this here to you. So thank you for joining me here tonight. I will be here next week on our TribeTalk Tuesday Q&A live next week at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I just want to go and give some shout outs really quick here. So Shelly, thank you for joining. Will, thank you for joining. Liz, thank you so much for joining. Angeline, thank you for joining. And I think we got everybody. So you guys, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you tonight. And join me next week for next week's live Tribe Talk to Freedom episode Q&A. And here's the thing. Next week, we are going to be talking about, let me give you a preview of next week. Next week, we are going to be talking, ooh, this is good. This is good. We're going to be talking about follow-ups. And you won't want to miss the freebie that you're going to get next week. It's really sweet. I worked really hard on it to make sure that it provides some amazing value. But I've got some awesome stuff lined up here for the next, oh my gosh, it's crazy. Like we're going to be bringing it big time. So anyways, thank you for joining me tonight. I appreciate you guys. Have a great week. And I will see you next week on next week's Tribe Talk Tuesday. Take care. And this live is a wrap.